Hey everyone, and welcome to the YachtPilot YouTube channel. I'm Justin, one of the founders of YachtPilot. And today we're going to walk you through the setup of a YachtPilot Sensor Pro unit. Now, if you've got one of our Connect Series Plus sensors, there's a separate video because there's some little differences between the setup of the two sensors. How to tell? Our Connect Plus Extreme unit is the ruggedized version that you've seen, or the Connect Plus, which is just with the antenna that's on top. These are both data SIM-based sensors, and today we're not going to focus on these. We're going to focus on the YachtPilot Pro, which is connecting to your onboard Wi-Fi. Before we start, we need to make sure there's a few things ready to go. Let's make sure your YP sensor is plugged in, installed, and running on the NMEA network. Additionally, you'll need your Wi-Fi details, your password, and know how to access your existing Wi-Fi. Then just make sure you've got your mobile phone, and we're going to explain how to download the app and run the setup process. If you haven't already done so, you're going to need to download the YachtPilot app. In the box, you'll find a card that has a QR code that will take you direct to the download for your mobile phone. Otherwise, you can simply search in the store, or we'll put a link in the comments on where to download the app. If you haven't already done so, use the QR codes on the screen to download the YachtPilot app. Once you've downloaded and opened the app, you may be prompted with a request for Bluetooth permissions. To set up a new sensor, you will need to select Allow on that screen. You can now choose to log in or register a new account. To register a new account, enter your email address and password. Once you click Register, you'll receive a message stating your email address needs to be verified. If you don't receive an email within a few minutes, click the Resend button. Once you receive the email, click the link in the email and you will be taken back to the app. Your account is now verified and ready to be used. You can log into the app with your account details you've just set up. We've provided a basic tutorial to introduce some of the great features of YachtPilot. During the tutorial, you will be asked for notification permissions. If you wish to receive alerts, you will need to allow these permissions on your device. Just follow the prompts. Once the tutorial is finished, the first step is to add your first boat. This is a quick and simple process. Simply add your boat, give it a name, and select the type. We'll do the rest. You're now ready to attach your sensor to your boat. So as a part of the setup process, you're going to be asked to scan a QR code. Now, a QR code for the product is provided either on the product packaging, and you'll notice that there's a large QR code on the side, or on the back of every single unit is the QR code for the product. This is a required step as a part of the setup process and just helps us to identify which product you have and how to connect it to the network. The first step of adding your sensor is to identify the sensor using the QR code supplied on the device or box. Simply point your phone camera at the QR code to scan and click Continue. This next step requires a Bluetooth connection to the sensor, so we recommend staying close to the device. The app will identify your device and provide the sensor information ready to set up. Once we find the device, it will show Device Found. Click Next to configure the Wi-Fi settings. We'll need those Wi-Fi details you wrote down before starting the setup process. Select the Wi-Fi you wish to use and enter your Wi-Fi password, then click Next. The sensor will now be configured with all of your Wi-Fi details and then connected to our cloud. Setup is now complete. You will now see the sensor attached to your boat in the app. Now that you've downloaded the app, you've got your YP sensor installed and the sensor's now reporting to the cloud. You can visit cloud.yachtpilot.co or your mobile phone app at any time to be able to see the information that's available to you. There's additional configuration options, and we'd recommend some of our other tutorials to see how you can configure and modify different alerts and different features that you'd like to see in the app. Thanks for watching.